It's Yazzie here. How are you? I hope you're doing well. It's been a very long time. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. I know you missed me, but that's okay. I missed you too. But I just came back from the beautiful country of Ghana. I was there for most of the whole entire month of January, and I was dancing on a performing arts trip via my school and my professor, who is Ghanaian. And so, just a little bit about my perspective about Ghana and being in Ghana. It's a very peaceful country. Most of the natives will tell you that it's a peaceful country, and I believe that a lot of them will also tell you that unfortunately there are a lack of job opportunities in many places, and unfortunately it's like that in a lot of places around the world. So we have to support our brothers and sisters. The currency, for every $1 American, you will have two Ghanaian CDs. And I actually have some, so I will show you what they look like. Ta-da! It's nice, isn't it? It's pretty. And I have two Ghanaian CDs like this. And I have a 5, but I don't know. I can look for it. We'll come back to that. So yeah, I got my hair done in Ghana. Don't you like it? I'm a blonde. Let me stop being silly. This is how I am, y'all. All of y'all know this is how I am. Yeah. So and it looked. Don't talk about me now. Now look, they did not finish it. I told them I wanted my baby hair out, okay? Because I wanted to look cute. So. So anyways, yeah, so I just brushed this side down, and sometimes I put this up, put it down. So anyways, I got these done for about 100 Ghanaian CDs. And so that's about $50 American. That is amazing, because any black girl knows that in the US, if you get if you get Senegalese twists, if you get braids, oh Lord, don't let it be mini box braids. You will be paying almost $200 American, if not more. So that would be 400 Ghanaian CDs. Not that you would be paying that there for your hair, but yeah, it's a lot. What else? Their food. Guys, I came back here and my stomach is tearing me alive. I'm in pain. I'm in serious pain because I've gotten accustomed to the food in Ghana. Now I came back here, and when you put junk in your system, it just doesn't stay. So for the Americans, they give us normally, like for people who are not from Ghana or not from other African countries, they give you rice, usually rice or white rice, pilaf rice, or I think they call it jollof rice. Delicious. It's so great. And then they have this sauce. I don't know the name of it, so if you know, please put it in the comments. But it's like, it looks like spaghetti sauce. It's so delicious. Like, it's so great. So that, and then they'll give you usually baked chicken. So baked chicken and plantains. Y'all know that's my favorite. Fried plantains are my favorite. So that, and like salad. So that will be your full course meal. And then sometimes, you'll have, and the fruit and the juice were so delicious. Y'all, I miss it so bad. The fruit, the mangoes are so sweet and soft. The pineapples are so sweet. The bananas are so sweet. Y'all, when I came, look, I'm sorry. Chiquita banana, you are not living up to it. You are not living up to it. This is not as sweet, and I guess because we have to put preservatives and all that kind of stuff in it. So I digress. So some of the native foods that Ghanaians eat are banku, kenke, fufu, and like stew, things like that. Now, I'm not going to fully explain all of those foods because I don't want to get them confused. I don't want to get them wrong. But yeah, they usually, like, there's this, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like bread, and it's not like grits. It's like caked grain, and you break it off and you dip it with whatever, if you have meat, like, or fish, and you dip it with that, and you dip it with the sauce, and you eat it with your hands. And usually you share a plate with people, and you use your hands. One thing I absolutely love about Ghana, and at least the people I met, is that there's a tradition of doing daily devotion. And You may get up really early in the morning, like, I don't know, 4 or 5, depending on how early you must start your day, and you do your self-devotion. And then you join your family and you do devotion all together. And that to me just makes the Ghanaian faith the Christian faith so strong. And the people I met are so positive. Oh my goodness, I was received so well. And I've met many positive people, but I've never met people quite like this. Quite like this. It just, everything that comes out of their mouth is positive. That's why it's so important for Christians to stay in our word, because when you feed your spirit and you constantly feed yourself, maybe I should go like this, you constantly feed yourself the word of God and feed yourself with the, the water from the well that will never run dry. It comes out of you. It just comes out of you. So anyways, let me keep moving on. So the people are very loving and they're honest. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it can hurt your feelings. So there's this term, and I guess it's in Chui. Oh, of course, I meant to tell you. I think one of the main languages or dialects is called Chui. Don't ask me to spell it. I think it's TWI. Chui, TWCHI. I'm probably like really slaughtering this right now, but it's like tree, tree, and one of the words they use for like white people or even me, like they could tell I'm not straight up Ghanaian or what have you, is oboroni, oboroni, oboroni. I don't know if that just means straight up white or if it means like mix or like you're not from here. And another name that sometimes I was given was Obelo. Obelo, right? And you can probably guess what that means. It means big. It means like fat. And I corrected some people. I was like, no, hold up, wait a minute, and so some people told me, some Ghanaians told me that obelo is not a bad term. It's just like stating a fact, like, oh, she's fat, like, oh, she's big. But then some other people said, well, it does have kind of a bad connotation, like they think that fat people are lazy and that whole 9 type of thing. And I was talking to one of my Jamaican friends who went with me, and she was saying that, like, yeah, in a lot of other countries, it's not cool to be fat. And they will call you out. I'm like, oh, snap, wait a minute. I had this misperception that Africans, and there's no way that you can generalize the entire continent of Africa. It's just not possible and realistic. It doesn't make sense. But I really thought, like, after watching, Monique's Fat Girls and movies like these, and hearing people saying that African men like their women thick, or being thick means that you're rich, or this kind of thing. And I asked some Ghanaians that, and they were like, no. Like, no. So that really helped to change my perspective. And when I came, people were like, keep working hard and you'll slim down, and I did. Can't tell. See, my neck fat is like not, it's just a little bit, but not really. Anyway, but I did lose some weight, and I'm going to keep working on that. And we did a lot of dancing, and y'all, I love to dance. And so by the end of the trip, people came up to me and they were just like, wow, you really taught us something. You really, we thought that all the obolos here or whatever, they don't really dance, or we don't see them using their bodies. But they were like, you came here and you're dancing harder than some of the skinny ones. I was like, no. Yeah, I'm tripping. But anyway, so I was grateful for that. Anytime you can go somewhere and show people that their perspective is not always correct, and you can show them a different light, a different way, then that's wonderful. And I also did poetry there. I did one of Nikki Giovanni. I didn't even know it was a Nikki Giovanni poem until after the whole thing, because my professor had given it to me. But it's a Black Power poem, and I guess that just fits me, whatever. But people liked it. They were so receptive to it, and each time, as time went on, I began to really get into the poem. Like, that poem was me, and each time I delivered it, people just ate it up, because people. Let me just keep going. Places I traveled to, let me see, I have notes here. Kumasi, which is like a city. Kufordia, which is up in the mountains. I thought it was going to be cool there, and it was so humid. Techiman and Cape Coast. I can't, because we were on tour, so I can't describe each city to you, each place thoroughly. You will have to do some research because we were like going so fast, and so I could only see what was available to us at the time. But overall, Ghana is like a really populated place. Kofordia is more countryside. It's spread out, very tropical. Lots of and y'all, I love palm trees. Lots of palm trees. And Cape Coast was like the last place that we went before we went back to Accra. Absolutely beautiful. The beach was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. We went to the slave castles. Now, excuse me, let me say slave dungeons, because some people will get offended if you say slave castle. We went to the Cape Coast slave dungeon or castle. We also went to Elmina, and that is the oldest slave castle / dungeon in West Africa, and I believe in Africa as a whole. It's about 535 years old, something around there, 500 something years old. And you can imagine that is a life-changing experience to see not one but two doors of no return. I can only imagine. I'm not going to get into the details. If you want details, you want a part 2 of this video, let me know. But yeah, it's life changing. You don't come back the same after seeing that. And then you look out and you see the water, and oh my goodness, it's a beautiful landscape. And you see how the governor lived, how nice his complex was. And then you see the dungeons and you're like, really? You lived above this and you could live with yourself? And then at both of the slave castles, right above where the slaves are, where they pack them in these cells, right above is a church. And both of these people, they, like, what? What? You know, and I guess you can just look back, you know, even biblically, the same type of thing was going on. I just thank the Lord that today that we have, you know, freedom is a funny word, but we do have that in a sense that we're not in chains. Let me see. Okay, I'm really running. This video is getting really long. Let me see. Markets. The markets, you know, the markets, like when I went to Zambia, same thing. You know, lots of people who, some of them make their items, like hand make their items. Some of them hand paint their items. And I think what some of them do is actually buy the items and then resell them. And then you have to barter and everything and all that. I got that flag from a Cape Coast market. One of my dear friends bought me these earrings from another market, which we went to 3 times. Like, we made friends and I got free earrings. It was great. It was great. And one of my dear friends made me this bracelet, and one of my dear Ghanaian friends gave me this bracelet. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Okay, I need to finish this video. How can I go away without sharing some of the music? I love the music. It is so like Caribbean. So let me share with you, like, just so you can hear some of it. This one is called Adult Music by Kwabena. This is real Ghanaian music. This music is about like adult activities, like, but it's a love song. Okay, and this one is a Christian song. Well, no, it's an inspirational song. It's called "Give It to Baba." It's inspirational. I love this song, man. Make you know they fear nobody. Make you know they mind your post watching. Live your life the way go make you happy. Hey, I enough I won't watching. This life be you alone. Make you to watch your steps on the road. Try to learn to be a player. Party up in make sure the game not go play never. And don't let the paper make you deceive you. Make you to think say you be better than everybody. Yeah. Hey. I just want to go to the chorus. Wait. There you go. Yes! Okay, this one we absolutely love. It's called Down on One. It's about like being a ride or die. Like you make him want to get down on one knee.
You just say money no be problem.
You should see the way Ghanaians dance. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm gonna go to the chorus.
Said I want to meet your mama. Oh yeah. And I want to meet your papa. Oh yeah. You really wanna put down the one in it. 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 Put down the one in it.
Yes. This one is by WizKid, Malik Berry, WizKid. This one is called The Matter. I like this one. Oh wait, let me play.
Yaga. Barry Bonders. Starboy. Them say them bad, but I swear.
He's actually from Nigeria.
Them say them go throw me punch, but I swear them no reach away. 20 man shall fall that day if you cross my lane, oh way. All your man shall fall that day if you cross my lane, no, you're back to the mat. Open and close, touch your toes. Baby, oh yeah, you're back to the mat. Open and close, touch your toes. Oh yeah, baby, oh yeah, you're back to
I think you could guess with that. That's that dance music. He's a cute look. He looks young. Okay, here's the last one I'm gonna share with you. It's called Personally. This is the joint. This has 13 million plus views. Yes. Okay, wait. It's by P Square. It's called Personally.
Personally.
It could be in a music video. Hey.
I promise you go home, you won't tell daddy. I give it to you like you never had it. Screaming, judging like speaking Chinese.
Says I will handle you personally, professionally, internationally. All right. So all those songs that I said, go look them up, go watch them, go dance to them. Of course, Azonto, but Azonto is like, I guess it's spreading in like certain countries in Africa. It's a nice dance. And most of these songs have dances to them. But anyway, just to wrap up this video, because it's going on and on and on and on and on, is look, I don't care who you are. If you have the opportunity to go abroad, I don't care what it's for, you know, but just even if it's a tourist trip, just make sure you get to talk to the people and experience the people, because you can go places and enjoy the beaches and enjoy like the tourist sites, but when you get to know people and you get connections with them, heart to heart, face to face connections, that's something that you will never forget, and that's something that's more that will make your spirit more rich than anything. And I just want to say, give shout outs now. I hope I don't forget. Okay. Shout out to drummer Michael. Shout out to drummer Emmanuel, drummer Patrick, Gideon. I love the way you say your name, Gideon. Shout out to, I said Emmanuel, drummer boy. Oh my God, there's so many people. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Jerry. Shout out to Keith. Shout out to Emmanuel. You need to focus. Shout out to Cephas. Shout out to Jason, but Jason's here with us. Let me see. Oh God. Shout out to Christian. Hi, Christian. The kids. Shout out to the kids. Irene, Monica, Judith, Aku, Juliet. Lord, I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. I think that's, you know, my Americans, I don't need to shout out to y'all because y'all here with me. Shafik, shout out to Shafik. I didn't forget you. Kate and Felicia. Yeah, Kingsby Hotel, Accra, Ghana. Holla at me. Holla at your girl. Make sure I don't forget anybody. All the drummers, all the dancers, Africa Alive Dance Company. We love you. We miss you. I hope you enjoy my video. This is just a little of my perspective. And now, if I got anything wrong, please correct me. Put it in my comments. Send me a personal message. If there's something I left out, let me know. Okay? Yazzie. Oh, I have to tell you, my Ghanaian nickname is Yummy Yazzie. Yummy Yazzie. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I did not want to come back here. I love y'all. Bye. YazzieSpeaks.